Floridian Rollo. You are tuning in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, and I'm coming at you with another live stream. Trump bringing law and order. That's right. You got a lot of people upset with Trump because he's bringing law and order to these specific places. And then you had CNN talking about what about Houston? What about this place? What about the red states? Well, let me explain something to you, CNN and all you other broadcasters. They don't play crime in the South, and they have a way of doing things in the South that you're not aware of or previous to because there's law and order in the South. It's very strict in Florida. It's very strict in Texas. It's very strict in North Carolina to an extent, Georgia to an extent. It's definitely strict in Tennessee. A lot of these places in the South is very strict and they do things differently than you would consider law and order in the Northeast, the Midwest, and the West Coast. Y'all have an issue of people moving to these red states. There's a lot of people leaving these Ibarasi places and they move into North Carolina, Florida, Texas, Georgia, Tennessee. The five states where they mostly at in the South. I'm in the deep South. And the way they do things here, you have no clue because you don't understand and understand because a lot of you are mainly in the Northeast, Midwest, and West Coast. It's a different lingo down here. See, when you visit, you don't know the ounces of what's going on. I'm a resident here, and I've been to Texas one time, right? Been to North Carolina, of course. I've been throughout the whole East Coast. Went to Atlanta a few months back. Every place do things differently on how they deal with these sinners. And I know I'm in the right place because people think twice. And if they get caught, they're gonna do serious time. They don't be no bail and all this all that. There's no such thing as no cash bail in these places. I think a lot of these people are upset with Trump because it's exposing their sins. If you think about it, the people that's upset with Trump is because they have a lot of skins and they skeletons. Just like some of these YouTubers, they got skins, sins in their skeletons, right? These entities, these deities, they got sin. So what people do is project on what's going on in Florida, project what's going on in North Carolina, project what's going on in Georgia, project what's going on in Texas, project what's going on in Tennessee. Instead of holding the people that's staying in their state accountable, they're focusing too much on these red states. Just like I'm not down with Mayor Adams. You got that other senator that's running for the Democratic Party, that deity, because he's a deity entity, he's an entity dude and act like a deity woman. He wants to know why Adams went to Florida. He had an issue with that. Listen, people do not want you to win in life. There's too many people projecting. Too many men, too many women. These fascist groups, they project in their lives. We got Denise in our house. How you doing, Denise? Johanna, how you doing, Johanna? How you doing, ladies? May you enjoy your week and keep winning in your perspective places that you're at. You know, I just don't get it. Like, I thought y'all want things to be at peace where you could take your family out, where you could go have a good time. These people don't want to have a good time. They have an issue with Trump having a good time. There's days that you should enjoy yourself. Yes, he's the president. The Most High put him as the president. He has big responsibilities. At the same time, he's supposed to enjoy himself. See, it's a bunch of hypocrite people. They don't want you to enjoy yourself. These witches and warlocks, when they see you take time off and you have fun, You got other things going on, it bothers them. It irritates them to know that you are winning and they can't go where you're going. So what they do is they get other low vibrational folks like them to build their self esteem up. You got men doing it on a higher pace. We know women have a way of need validation. Yet you got a lot of these dudes now requesting for a lot of validation. When it's supposed to come naturally, people are supposed to gravitate to you naturally. It's not supposed to be forced. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to force Trump to destroy the red states when the red states are learning from their past mistakes. When is the blue states going to learn from their past mistakes? That's the question I have for everybody in the chat. The red states have learned from their past mistakes. Why you think they thriving? Why you think a lot of our people? I'm not talking about these black devils because they're gonna be kicked out. They need to be kicked out the South. Let them stay up in the Northeast, Midwest, and West Coast since they love the sinners. They love the criminals, right? Let them move up there. Even they behind is staying down here. Why is that? Because they know they go back up there, they got to deal with the repercussions of what they did up there. See, the truth of the matter is that Trump is bringing you into a situation to get closer to God, to learn about Christ, to learn about the book, to get yourself right. Own up to your sin. Own up to your own sin. Don't put it on anybody. Don't blame nobody for your sin. You get what I'm saying? Hold yourself accountability for your sin. You know, a lot of men, a lot of women, they're upset with Trump because it's messing up their sin pockets. No, we got to clean everything out. It has to be a restart. It has to be a reset. Things cannot go the way it's supposed to go because you want it to be like that. You know, certain people have a certain lifestyle that is not of God. And they even have enough respect to know that certain things need to be on point. So why the common man, the common woman don't get it? You get what I'm saying? So y'all stay strong, y'all out here. Stay winning, move correctly, support one another, make sure everybody good. You know, appreciate those who support when they can, the Cash App, the Venmo. Some of you support the Super Chat, you know, the Super Thanks. You know what I'm saying? Some of you have become members on your own. Thank you so much. You know, got a few members. So I got some stuff for y'all. You know, got some stuff for y'all if you're a member. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for it. It's just a matter of everything happening at the right time. You get what I'm saying? Because of y'all membership and because Fabulous Studio gifted people, it has helped the platform. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Fabulous Studios for doing that, gifting people. Some of you support here and there. You know, I appreciate the support. And just know that I'll be back on camera soon. I just, busy. I can't show where I'm at because of the site and purposes of protecting people, protecting myself, you know what I'm saying, of what I do. You get what I'm saying? So, in due time, I'll be back on camera. Right now is focus season. Y'all see me enough on camera. I just got a lot of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can hear it in my voice. You know, some of you that listen to me, you can hear it in my voice that I've been so busy. You know what I'm saying? I don't sit and relax all day. I do get rest. I'm just saying, you know, you gotta take care of what's right in front of you. And so I want to tell y'all that keep winning, keep striving. Mr. Trump, you're doing a great job. It's a tiring position. It can take a lot out of you. So sometimes he needs to take a break. You know, instead of these people saying, you know what, we lied. You know, we thought he was gone. They will never take those videos down for one. And for two, they witches and warlocks. So you don't expect them to have respect for their lives. Just like DoorDash. Don't have sympathy for the person that lost her life. by her husband allegedly, or he probably did or didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ringo for pointing that out, Mr. Skinny TV. And I just want to tell people, because I was telling Real Topics, Christina, that DoorDash lives in Texas. Texas, a lot of people homes in Texas is big, y'all. There's no lie in that. I was in Texas. I was in Dallas. And I could tell you Texas have the biggest homes in America. So DoorDash live in a two-story house. You rarely see small homes in Texas, y'all. Even the hood, they apartments is big. They got townhouse apartments. They big. You know, if you ask anybody in Texas who stay in Texas, they'll tell you even the hood homes is big. So everything is big, whether they're in the hood or not. Texas, they drive big, their homes big. There's no lie in that. I was there for the first time, and my eyes was open to like the roads was big, the streets is big, the highway is big. I mean, everything they think big in Texas. So I don't want people to misconstrue that DoorDash live in an apartment. She don't live in no apartment. She's in a two-story house. The point I'm trying to get at is Trump is trying to get people to see that this thing got to stop. This thing got to stop, and a lot of people don't want to stop this thing. They want to continue on and add on to their demise. You get what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm a well-traveled person. All praise to the Most High for that. I just know certain things that the average person don't know because they haven't been there. So I've been there. So I just wanted to let Real Topics know respectfully, because I don't think she saw my comment in Ringo's chat that Texas is big, man. They live big. You know what I'm saying? You ask certain content creators that stay in Dallas, Texas, or Houston, they'll tell you. Some of my, mods is from Texas. You know what I'm saying? Even the hotels I stood at was big. This stuff is listen, guys. A lot of you need to start looking into other places than where you stay at. You get what I'm saying? Like for real, you gotta experience and explore the world. You know, uh, this is a good conversation. I like what Trump is doing. The Most High is using him to teach us to get right with the Most High. If you're not moving correctly, there's consequences. That's all to it. That goes for any of us. And you gotta stop supporting sinners. Stop giving to sinners. Give to those who have proved that they moving correctly. That's who you support. You can't hang around sinners either. You can't support sinners, hang around sinners, because they're gonna get you involved in some mess. You will be guilty by association. So be cognizant and mindful of who you have in your vehicle, who you hanging out with, who you talking with. Ladies, I can't stress it enough. Make sure your girlfriend on point. She on code. Fellas, make sure the guy's on code. Make sure the woman you with is on code. Ladies, make sure your man is on code. Because a lot of people out here perpetrating the fraud, you know? And when we talk about these things, Trump is talking about it on a bigger scale. There's frauds in Chicago and New York and Maryland, all these numbers. You can't go by that. The people that's living there is tired of the sin. And the people is getting Trump's ear, and they don't like that. So what they do, they project. You got the mayor projecting of Chicago, these Ibarasi New York mayors in the race, Detroit. The list goes on. There's a lot of people have an issue with Trump doing what the Most High is telling him to do. It's in the Bible that they were a camp for the sinners, not for those who's moving right. If you're moving right, they're not to touch you. The Bible tells you, touch not my anointing one. So if you're anointing, why are you worrying about troops coming in and doing their job to get rid of the sinners? You should applaud the Most High for that. However, a lot of people don't want peace and then complain they don't have peace in their area or neighborhood or in their relationship. You got guys and some women. as well as some guys who love toxic relationships. They can't go a few days being peaceful with one another. You got people that argue every single day. That's the only time they could go to bed. Put a check mark if you ever experienced that. You at peace, the person you with is not at peace, or the place you work at is not at peace. You at peace with yourself and all the congestion, all the commotions going on. They can't go one day without being in peace. That's not a normal person. You got to remove yourself from that situation. A lot of these people, they love chaos. They love the horns and sirens. They love all that drama, you know. And the truth of the matter is, what I noticed with YouTube and off of YouTube, if you are in drama, people will support you more than when you're not in drama. Think about what I'm saying. You got people will support you more if you're in drama than when you're not in drama. That's how backwards these people are. And Trump is tired of it. I'm tired of it too. Like, why would you want to go backwards? Why you don't want to move forward? Oh, because your sins will be exposed. That's why. See, we own up to our own situation as men, as women. Many of you in the chat, myself, I own up to my own sin. I don't put it on anybody. I tell the Lord directly, that's me. Don't put it on anybody else. Deal with me. And that's what he does. That's how it's supposed to be. How many people are going to be willing to admit that? You see? And so I'm not surprised that when you speak truth, you may get one, two, three people support your Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo. They'll flock to all these demons and give them their last dollar. And look at you and say you wrong of calling these demons out. It seems like the more entities you call them, I'm gonna say this is a fact. The more entities you call out, the less people support your platform. So if I talk about let's get it on, let's do this, let's do that, let's get lit, my super chats will be going crazy. I'm not saying some of you don't support, because some of you do support when you can. So I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to those who say they rock with the platform and they don't really rock with the platform, but they love to come in my comment section love bombing me. I'm not falling for that no more. I don't fall for that because I know that that's your way of saying I still have my opportunity, even though I will never support this platform. How many of you will agree? People will comment the most. They're like, yeah, you the man. They wish they was you. Be careful with people's words. When they don't support, they're not important. When people don't support, they're not important. It's only a few that's solid that their words manifest. But a lot of people, they love to talk. And see, when you call out the sin of a certain sin, then they want to turn on you. People will turn on you. People will pull their support. And they think about pulling their support. You're not going to still tell the truth. I'm still going to tell the truth. Because I already know by telling the truth that only a few support the platform. Only a few rock with the platform. There's only a few that are legit day ones. Everybody else is just talkers and watchers and being told what to say. And they think I'm a fool, I'm an oxymoron. Nah. I should have a lot of likes. You know why I don't have a lot of likes? Because I have a lot of people that can't stand me. So that's why they don't like my video. They don't want my video to go into other spaces. Yet the Most High told me it's in other spaces. Y'all can't stop what's going to happen. You slowing yourself down. So to Denise, to Johan, to Michael, to everyone else tuning into the show, Thank y'all for viewing. This is one of those type of videos that I don't have to show any clips. It's just more of speaking from what I observe and pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? So y'all take it easy out there. Y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend. I do have a surprise for y'all. I would love to see y'all bring in the support tomorrow if possible, and you will see why. So hopefully y'all come through tomorrow, Lord's will, and support the show, support the stream, because I'm gonna have somebody on. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be very interesting. I'm gonna ask some questions. Y'all know how I do. We're gonna get straight to the point, and y'all gonna be familiar with this person. Y'all seen this person before in my chat. So the time of that show will be coming around the corner. So let's see who shows up, pull up, support. We'll see what happens. Y'all take it easy out there. Shout out to those who do hit the Cash App at times. Shout out to those who hit the Venmo at times, and the Super Chat, the Super Thanks, and becoming a member. So, hey, y'all can get upset with Trump all you want. Things have to be cleansed and clean. Get right with the Most High through Christ. Brown royalty to the people, we the business. I'll holler at you soon. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening, night, and I'll talk with y'all tomorrow.